Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to another Detroit Tigers franchise. This is episode number 10. We are starting the year 2020. We are the defending World Series champs. If you want to see what our team's looking like real quick, we got Fulmer as our ace. Ike Reyes, 21-year-old, pitched okay in the regular season, but pitched really well in the playoffs. I'm really high on Ike Reyes. We got Daniel Norris, our number 3. Pitched amazing Game 7 of the World Series. Ivan Nova is a free agent pickup, pretty cheap. Pitched well the last 3 years. I'm expecting more of the same. And the youngster Franklin Perez, number 5 spot. Shane Green, Kotz, Fernando Rodriguez, Liam Hendricks, Nate Jones, Rendon, and Doolittle. That's our bullpen. And AAA, we got Sixto and Matt Manning. Top 50 prospects chilling in AAA if they need be. Lineup, we got Pollock, Smith, Moustakas, Haniger, Cozart, Schwarber, Brendan McKay, Willie Calhoun, and Matt Wieters. So there is our lineup. I'm hoping we can make the playoffs. Maybe we can win the division this year. That would be nice. We don't have to do the wild card game and waste Fulmer in it. But, I mean, if we're in the wild card, we're in the wild card. We may have to make some... I mean, I expect to make the playoffs this year, but we may have to make some moves for the bench. Maybe another bullpen arm, maybe another starter. I don't know. If we need to, we have the pieces to make moves at the trade deadline. We have a bunch of top prospects. Right now, we're kind of just chilling around 500, a few games above it. All right, now we're starting to win some games. So we are at, right now, right the day before the draft, we're 29-23. We are winning the division. That's good. Our defense is still garbage, even though I feel like I really worked on trying to make our defense better. See where we are in top prospects. We have the number 5 in Tino Gomez in AAA. Dude looks like a stud, except he can't field. Well, that's pretty much the same. Talbota, and another second baseman. Alfonso Ibar we got from the Marlins. So we got 3 top 8 prospects, and then Royce Lewis is at 14. He's struggling versus lefties. Actually, he's kind of gone down this year in general. Must be struggling in AAA. But that's fine. Then those 2 pitchers, like we are, like I said, if I want someone, I mean our money, we're right at our budget. But if I want someone, we can get them. Let's see how the team's doing. Fulmer's really struggling. I bet you will turn it around. He'll kind of do a Michael Fulmer year, so I'm not too worried. Reyes is pitching better than he did last year. Hope I can get that right around low 4 or high 3s. Norris is god awful this year. That I'm a little worried about. Nova has been amazing. What a pickup. 1.76 ERA so far. WHIP under 1. Perez is pitching okay. In AAA, Sanchez, Manning's pitching really well. I'm going to give him a few more starts if Manning's still performing well and Norris isn't. Norris can go to the bullpen. We'll call Manning up. Our lineup, Pollock's doing pretty good. Wish was a little bit more pop. Only hitting 3 home runs, slugging .408. Mallex Smith is 243 average. He's probably getting on base at a good clip, 335. Moustakas really struggling average-wise, but he does have 14 home runs. Haniger's doing really well, 309, 12 bombs. Cozart's kind of struggling this year. Schwarber is having a solid year. 12 home runs, 251 average for the DH. McKay hitting for good contact, relatively 275. Only 3 home runs. Kind of want to see a little bit more power to that. Calhoun has 5 bombs, 266 average, which is on base percentage. 356, not bad. Wieters, I mean, he's mostly just a defensive catcher, but he does have 3 bombs, hitting over 260, 360 on base. Talbota's doing okay in AAA. Tino Gomez is tearing AAA apart. Yowza. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna end up being a DH in the bigs because of his fielding and durability are so low. I mean, Schwarber has good durability with bad fielding, but I mean, we could move him to a position if we need to, but I don't know. I think another year in AAA would be good for Gomez. Let him finish the year there and just be strong. All right, we are at the draft. We have the 22nd pick, no compensatory round picks, and then the 27th pick moving forward. Hopefully we can get like a couple high Bs. Maybe sneaking an A there. Let's see. There's a shortstop here. It's kind of scouted. Could have 80 contact versus left, 75 versus right, 65 fielding. He's from Montana. I'm trying to think of the last big leaguer from Montana. A catcher who's a few years away. Well scouted, but I don't know. Not the first round. I don't want to do that. Like another catcher a few years away. He's only 20 at least. Could have 70 fielding, but like I said, another catcher. We scouted catchers. A closer, but I don't want to take a closer in the first round. Right fielder, but he's a few years away. Another center fielder, a few years away, is 22. And we're in the 75 potentials now. A second baseman. You know what? Let's go with that shortstop. He may not be the best pick. It's not well scouted, but if he can, even if he has a B potential with that contact rate, I just hope his fielding can turn into something, because if not, he's going to have to move off shortstop with bad fielding. But we'll take a chance on him at the end of the first round. Maybe he's a stud. And now if one of those catchers are available here in the second round, I'll take him. And there's a reliever there. There's a catcher, Johnny Volpe. I'll probably take him. Could have 75 fielding. That's well above average. Second baseman, but I'd rather have the catcher. There's a closer, but he's already 23. Let's go with a catcher, Johnny Volpe. It's always nice to have a catching prospect. Even if you have like 2 or 3 of them, teams always value them very high in this game. So I would say take them, and then you can always move him for something else. Here's a first baseman a few years away. Oh, but he's already 22. First baseman, again, kind of the same thing. Second baseman, Beltran. Now I'll take a chance on him because he could have 80 fielding, could have above average contact, average power, but he can also play second, first, left, and center. Yeah, in center, not right field. So we'll take a chance on him. He's only 18, and he could be ready in like about 2 years. That's fine. I kind of like that pick. I mean, maybe he could be like a utility guy. That's not too bad. Here's a closer who's 24. I kind of want to take this first baseman because his name is Rusty. It's just a funny name. But his name is Rusty Fries. We're taking. We have to take him. I don't care if he's a F potential. If your name is Rusty Fries, that's funny. All right, I'll take this closer, I guess. I mean, he's 24, but if he's ready in a year or two, he's 26 in the 5th round. And even if he has like a B potential, I mean, worst case, that's a potential trade chip. I guess we'll take this starter in the 6th. Now, if you guys ever have a good draft that you think is really good, don't be afraid to tweet it at me. I always like to see what you guys do in your drafts. You can just do at me at KNasty3890. A link to my Twitter. It's in the description to this video. It's in the description of every video. And this was a bad draft. Bad draft. This one I would not want you guys to tweet at me. Hurley, I mean, he has good contact for his left. That's pretty much it. 79 potential. Volpe at least has B potential, but he's a project. But, I mean, like I said, it's a catcher. Beltran, yeah, that was a bad pick. Rusty Fries, this is still a good pick. I'll still swear by a good pick. Closer, this was a bad pick. So that wasn't smart. And then lastly, Caden Rodriguez, another bad pick. So that was a bad draft. That was a mulligan. All right, we'll continue going on this season. At the All-Star break, we may move Daniel Norris if he is still struggling and Manning is pitching well in AAA. But it all depends. Like, if Norris starts playing a little bit better, we will keep him. Boog Powell. I like Peralta, actually. I like him a lot because you can see the dude can hit. He has good durability, terrible fielding, but the dude can hit, and he's only 19. I kind of like Peralta, so we're not going to move him. Not at this time, at least. Starting to win some games now, which is good. Nice little winning streak we're on. So we are about 13, 14 games above 500 futures game. Luis Castillo got traded 93 overall for Bartolo Mateo and Tyler Smith, going from the Reds to the Rangers. All right, we are at the All-Star break. We are 3.5 up on the Royals. Not too bad. Our defense is still awful. Top prospect-wise, we got Talbotto and Ibar 3 and 4. Gomez is 7. And Sixto Sanchez is 14. Where's Manning? 17. All right, how's Norris doing? Okay, he's still struggling. Manning's still pitching well. Okay, that's pretty simple. Manning's getting the call up. Now, Sixto Sanchez I could call up, but Manning's pitching better. Now, I could call down Perez as well, but I kind of want to work with him. He pitched well last year. I'll give him another chance. I'm not going to call Norris down. I want him to be our long man, so we're going to call down probably the worst reliever, which might be Rodriguez. Rendon's been pretty bad, actually, but it's only 13 innings. Yeah, let's call down Rodriguez. Not to mention, I believe he has options, so we can call him down without any harm. I really don't care who we put in here in AAA. There we go. Manning will go for Norris. Shane Green will go here. Let's put Rendon here. And Kendricks will go there. There we go. Lineup-wise, how are we doing? Let's check out Tino Gomez. Tino Gomez only hitting 327 now. Royce Lewis is really struggling this year. Yeah, he is really struggling. I don't want to send him down, but I might have to. Peralta is doing really well in Double-A, so we're going to call him up. Ibar's kind of struggling, so we're going to let him stay down there. So let's call up Well, let's call up Peralta to AAA. We'll send down Fiso Cielo. Probably butchered that. And you know, I am going to call down Royce Lewis. Sorry, man, but you're still a young player. You got time. We'll call you up. So, all right. So there we go. There's that. I want to make sure. I want Peralta. I don't want Peralta playing shortstop. We'll fix that in a second. There we go. And let's just finish this up. Let's see how Peralta does in AAA. I mean, he's been tearing the cover off the ball in AA. If he can do the same in AAA, I'll be happy. I mean, like I said, he has a great average. I just wish he had some fielding, because then I think he could be a future player. I still think he'll be a big leaguer. He may be a DH. It's kind of a problem we have. We have guys who are just DHs. All right, so let's go to the trade deadline, and I think we'll try to make a couple moves for a bench bat. Now, I could call up Peralta. The only thing is the first baseman. D. Gordon got traded to the Indians for Tyler Naquin. It would stunt his development, which is, I don't think it's worth it. All right, we were at the trade deadline. We were 10 games up, over 10 games over 500, 5.5 on the Royals. I forgot to make sure. Royce Lewis isn't even playing every day. That's a Jimbo. We'll just have you play there. I want Royce Lewis playing every day in AA. All right, so right now I want a speed bat and I want a power bat on our bench. We can probably get another bench bat. Manning's struggled in his 1 or 2 starts. Who could we call down out of the rotation? The bullpen, excuse me. I don't really know anyone who deserves to get called down. I mean, maybe Hector Rendon. But let's see if we need. I want a speed bat and a power bat, and not like they don't have to be like a superstar. That's not what we're looking for. We're just a guy who could just maybe have just like 75 power. Guy with 90 speed. Could be mid 70 overall. I don't really care what your overall is. Granite almost fits that build, but I don't know. He's A potential too, so that costs a lot. Nope. Matt Olson. Actually, I know he's got the power, but we know how good of a player he is. He's not a bench player. AJ Reed maybe. He doesn't have as much power as I thought he did. And Travis Shaw, there's no way he's not a bench bat. He's an everyday player. I guess we can just go and I'm trying to think of some speed guys who are just. I guess we'll just kind of fly through these. Let's go center fielders, and let's just look for speed. 82 speed. I want 86. 70 overall for Diaz. Only 40 steal. All right, that's a Dodgers system. Let's see if we can find like a 90 speed. And with some steal. Oh, Billy Hamilton, obviously, but that's not. No, I mean, that would just be. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's a 60 overall. I mean, that's just going to kill us. But we can come back to that. The Cubs, it's probably the best. I mean, I'd rather just get him. He's only going to be used literally just to pinch run the playoffs when we need that stolen base. But we may want. I mean, he's 54 overall. He's not ready for the bigs. Delano DeShields Jr. maybe. I mean, he can do other things too. How's he doing this year? 267, 12 home runs. He's in the final year of his deal. He might be kind of expensive. I don't want to give up Jake Rogers. I'm kind of high on Jake Rogers, actually. I think he's going to be a good defensive catcher. So I'm not Delano. Okay, I just found like a 75 overall. That guy, you know what? Let's just get him. This guy can't do anything else except run, but he should be very inexpensive to get. Like anything. Yeah, we can literally do any player. Sebastian Reyna, he is just going to be on the team to steal bases in the playoffs. He's going to be awful when he bats and does anything else. Fielding's awful, but he can run. So we're going to call down. I am going to call down. You know what? Let's do this. Rendon's been struggling this year, so we're going to just see what we can get for him. Maybe it could be a potential prospect because we don't have many of those, and there's value in that. All right, the Dodgers give us one. Colton Welker. Ooh, I think we had him in a previous franchise. He can play a multitude of positions. I like Welker. He's a super utility guy. So now let's just see if we can find a power bat, like a backup first baseman maybe. Peralta now has A potential. So he's doing so well. He has an A potential. I am really high on him, man. Talbot is now in 78 overall, and he can play a multitude of positions. Just get that durability up, man, and then you're perfect. You know, I think we don't need the power, but I think we have enough power on the team as is. So there we go. We are all set to go through the stretch run. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Hopefully we win the division. That would just be ideal. Just so we don't, like I said, we don't have to waste our ace, Michael Fulmer. And we can kind of have him ready to go in game one. But like I mentioned earlier, if we have to play it, it's not the worst thing. But I think we should be fine. Our division's pretty garbage. I'm a little worried that we may not have enough depth in the rotation, but hopefully our bullpen can just be studs like they were last year. But we're going to make the playoffs. Let's see where we are right now. Well, we're only 5.5 up. I thought we were going to be higher up. How is the young guys doing? All right, Fulmer's got to pitch better. 5 ERA. Reyes has done really well. Okay, Reyes is turning into a stud. I wish his stamina was higher, but beggars can't be choosers. Manning's struggling. Nova's pitching well. Perez is Now we got the expanded rosters, but hey, at least we got Ike Reyes, and I think I trust Fulmer enough that I'm okay with it. When do we play the Indians again? I don't think we do. Let's make sure we're in the playoff. Oh yeah, we made the playoffs already. We won the division again. So 3 straight years winning the division. 91 wins. So yeah, we won 91, lost 71. Had the best offense in the division. Second best runs allowed. We can check the look at prospects. We have the number 2 prospect in Tabata. Man, he's already an 81. He has good fielding. Like I just said, the durability is just a problem. And we have Willie Calhoun at second base. I mean, we have a lot of guys who are just like profile as DHs, which kind of sucks. Like Gomez profiles as a DH, even though he has 93 contact versus right. We're gonna have to. I mean, I like Schwarber. Maybe this is something for maybe Pollock. Pollock kind of struggled this year. Maybe we let Pollock go. Well, he's got 2 years left. Maybe we trade Pollock in the offseason, move Malik Smith to center. We put Schwarber in left because he has the best durability. And then we put Gomez at DH. And then, I don't know. I like Willie Calhoun. The guy can hit. He looks to be a good player. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Let's see how our team did, though. Pollock, like you can see, kind of struggled. Only 14 bombs. He did so well in the playoffs last year, though. We'll see how he does. Malik Smith, he only stole 17 bases with that 91 speed. He only has 57 fielding. Moustakas, average was down, but power was up. 37 home runs. That's nice to see. That good defense there, 2 at third. I like that. Haniger had a great year. 31 bombs, hit over 300, or hit 300 exactly, 377 on base, a WAR of 6.2. Kozar hit 29 home runs. He's basically hit 30 home runs for us every year. Schwarber hit 31. So we got power. These 4 guys, excuse me. We had 4 guys hit basically 30 or more. McKay hit 18, only hit 258 average. I mean, I like to see. I'm glad the power went up. Actually, slugging went down. He just had more at bats. But I don't like Calhoun at 16 bombs. Weeders only hit 229, but 15 home runs with above average defense. I mean, like I said, we do have Jake Rogers, who I'm not sure if he's ready next year. Maybe he is. The fielding's there. The hitting isn't, but he might be a cheaper alternative than Matt Weeders and his, $8 million salary. So, like I said, we saw Fulmer, we saw Reyes. Let's take a look at awards, and we'll end the video, boys. Correa got MVP again, back-to-back years. Goldie got it in the National League. Verlander got the Cy Young. At 37, he won the Cy Young. Kershaw won the Cy Young again in the National League. Batting titles, Correa and Goldie, so MVPs were the batting titles. Kimbrel got Reliever of the Year, and Kenley Jansen. William Ono, a DH. Guy can hit. Guy can run, too. That's 261, 12 home runs, 35 stolen bases. Ursack got it in the National League. Nice overall, 69. Did we get any awards? I don't think we did. We did not get any awards. So I think that will end the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy this one. Playoffs are the next one. Try to repeat. Go back to back, like Drake said. So, talk to you later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.